it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Regional Performance Centre, this fabulous facility we've got here in Dundee. And for those of you who don't know me, my name's Audrey and I'm welcoming you here today as the chair of the project board that has oversight of the development of the East End Community Campus. But my day job is I'm the Executive Director of the Children's Family Service, so I look after the children's social work teams, the community justice social work teams, and all of education, nursery, primary, secondary and special. So that's who I am, and so it's a delight to welcome you here today. And my job today is really to hand over to our Chief Exec very quickly to set the scene for today, but initially to do some housekeeping. Now, some of you are at more crowded tables than others, and that's a good thing. It's because some of you didn't actually register. That's okay. It's great to see you and you're very welcome. We're delighted that so many people have come along. But there is another table being set up over here by Debbie if you want to move at some point when we get into some of the work. But if there's some tables that are just even more overcrowded than others, please feel free to move to a quieter space. We can do that at different points along the morning. So it's great to have you here. As I say, my job first of all is to do a bit of housekeeping. So first of all, there's no planned fire alarm going off this morning, no evacuation, no trial. So if the fire alarm goes off, we're out. And so we have to follow, the staff from the centre will support us to do that, and we'll head downstairs, follow the signs and out into the car park. So no fire alarms. Obviously we've got teas and coffees out there, so thanks already to the RPC for their hospitality, and that will be topped up as the day goes on, and so please feel free to help yourself there. There's the facilities, ladies and gents, when you go out of this room off to the right, so ladies to the far right at the end of this corridor, both on this floor, and the gents as you move towards the stairs. Also, just to let you know that we'll be in this room for most of the morning, but there's also some facility space outside as well, I believe, that we're using. But there are other groups in today, so just to be respectful of that and stay in the area that we're in, I believe this amazing facility is used quite a lot by national organisations, so I think it's Rugby that's in today, Scottish Rugby that's in today, so there will be other groups using other parts of the spaces. So, what else did I want to say? I just want to thank you for being here, thank you for being present. It's a crazy busy time of the year for all of us just now, and so it's really great that you are here. But I'm going to ask you to be fully present. I'm going to ask you to pull away your phones, switch them off, at least on silent, put them to the side so that you can focus on what we're going to do today. I think it's really important. But also, I want you to be even more present than that. I want you to be open-minded. I want you to have a positive attitude to what we're going to do today. A positive mindset even maybe is required for what we're going to do today. Because we're going to ask you to think about possibilities. We're going to ask you to really embrace possible changes in some of the ways that some of us work as we go forward. Really important to consider all of that, you know, with an open mind and a willingness to be present and to be part of that discussion. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do. And I'm also going to ask you to think about why. You know, why are we always doing what we do? Why did we get up this morning and come to work? What is it we're here for? What's our big why overall? And it's always about improving the public service that we bring to children, young people, and families and communities in Dundee every day. That's all of our jobs here. So that's our common goal. And that's at the centre of what you're going to hear and think about and talk about today. So thank you for being here, and I thank you for that presence. And I would just finish with just a wee anecdote. All of the things you're going to look at today, in all things, small and big, be ambitious. Be ambitious. Don't hold back. Be ambitious. Thank you very much for being here. It's my pleasure now to welcome our Chief Exec, Deb Colgan, who's going to set the scene in that bigger Dundee context.